Okay, let's go to page 404, and let's start with number 1. Okay, it says use the equation from oral exercise 1 through 6. So number 1, you have to use the number 1 from oral exercise. So your equation is x squared over 4 minus y squared over 1 equal to 1. Okay, and so it asks you to graph the hyperbola, show the asymptotes as dashed lines, and find the coordinates of the foci. Okay, so from here, what you need to do is go ahead and do the graphing. Okay, so from first you need to find the center. So over here, the center is going to be at 0, 0. Okay, and over here, the 4 is under the x, so you have to take the square root. So over here you're going to get a equal to 2. Okay, so this is your a squared, so a equal to 2, and b equal to 1. Okay, so go ahead and draw the box. Okay, so over here, so you go 2 in each direction and go 1 in each direction for the b. Right? So again, and so draw your box. And then from there, you go and draw your asymptotes. Asymptote, you just line up the diagonal of the box. Okay. And after that, you go and draw your graph. The graph, so since this is the x, comes first, so you're going to go in the x direction. Okay, so your graph is going to go like this, and the vertex would be on the box. Okay. Now to find the focus, okay, you have to use the a squared plus b squared equal to c squared. So you're going to get 4 plus 1, so that's your a squared, that's your b squared. So c squared equal to 5, so c equal to plus or minus square root of 5. So that's the distance. So you have to start from here and you have to go in the x direction. So this is about 2.2, so it's going to be about right over here. Okay, so the focus on this side is going to be negative square root of 5, comma 0. This one over here is going to be square root of 5, comma 0. Okay, so that's your number 1. Okay, let's go to number 3. So your equation is x squared minus 9y squared plus 9 equal to 0. So first you have to put in the standard form, so that's going to minus 9 on both sides. So you're going to get x squared minus 9y squared equal to negative 9. Okay, but so you need to make this side equal to 1. So you need to divide everything by negative 9. So you end up with x squared over negative 9 plus y squared over 1, right, this cancel out, equal to 1. Then what you need to do is, next is that this is a negative, so negative have to go in the back. So you have to switch, so it will be y squared over 1 minus x squared over 9 equal to 1. So in this case, you're going to have a squared equal to 1, so a equal to 1. You got b squared equal to 9, so b equal to 3. So you need to use that to draw your box. Okay, so let's go and draw box. Okay, so number 2. Okay, so again, the center, there's no parentheses, so that means center is going to be at 0, 0. Okay, and now this, so the 1 is in the y direction, so you have to go 1 in the y direction, and the 3 is in the x direction. Okay, so that's going to be your box. So then you draw your asymptotes. Again, asymptote, just connect the diagonal of the box. Next, you have to do your graph. Now, you have to be careful now. This one, the y is positive, so graph is going to go in the y direction. Okay, so your graph is going to go like this. So here's your vertex. And your focus is going to be here or here, right? So again, to find the focus, you have to find c. So you got a squared plus b squared equal to c squared. So whatever you have over here, that's your a squared and b squared. So you got 1 plus 9 equal to c squared. So c squared equal to 10. So c equal to square root of 10. Okay, so that's the distance to the focus. So this is about close to about 3.3. Okay, so from here, now again, this is a y direction, right? Graph is in the y, so you have to go in the y direction. So it's about 3.3. So from here, go 1, 2, 3. It's about right over here. So that's the focus. So from here, go down. Again, everything starts from the center. So 1, 2, 3. So it's about right over here. Okay. So this would be 0, comma, square root of 10. So watch your x and the y. And this one would be 0, comma, negative square root of 10. Okay, so that would be a foci. Okay, let's go to this is number 3. Okay, number 3. Okay, let's go to number 5. Okay, number 5. The equation is 25x squared minus 4y squared equal to 100. Okay, so first you have to put in the standard form. So divide everything by 100. So you got x squared over 4 minus y squared over 25 equal to 1. So from here you can see that a squared equal to 4, so a equal to 2. B squared equal to 25, so b equal to 5. Okay. So now let's go and do number 5. So go and get your axes. Okay, so over here, first you locate your center. Since there's no parentheses, so center is going to be at 0, 0. Okay, everything starts from the center. After you find the center, your next step is go ahead and get your box. Okay? So for your box, you have to go 2 in the x direction. So go 2 in x direction, go on either direction, right? And the b is under the y, so you have to go in the y direction. You have to go 5. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over here. So from there, you go and extend your hash mark. Okay, go and extend your hash mark. So that is your box. Then after you get the box, you go ahead and draw your asymptotes. Then you do the graphing. So you have to watch the direction. So x comes first, so this would be in the x direction. Then to find the foci, you need to go and find the c. So you got a squared plus b squared equal to c squared. And so here's your a squared and b squared. So you got 4 plus 25 equal to c squared. So c squared equal to 29. So c equal to square root of 29. Okay, so it's about a little bit over 5. Okay, so just going to do this. So another way to do it, if you have a compass, if you just go like this, and you can just go ahead and, just from here you can just draw it down, and then you will get the c. Okay. Okay. Or you can just use a ruler. See, if you measure the ruler like that, so it's about 2.2 on the ruler. So just go and go like this. Okay. So it's about 5. Okay. So same thing. So again, so if you were to draw a circle, it will connect these. Okay. If you have compass, if you draw it, it's going to all these points will form a nice circle. Okay. The corner of the box and the foci. Okay. Okay, so this f, it would be square root of 29, comma 0. Okay, this one over here, is going to be negative square root of 29, comma 0. Okay, so that would be number 5. Okay, let's go to number 7. You have y squared equal to 4x squared minus 16. So first, let's go and move this over. So you got y squared, so you minus 4x squared minus 4x squared. Okay, so you're going to end up with negative 4x squared plus y squared equal to negative 16. Okay, next, divide everything by negative 16, divide by negative 16, divide by negative 16. So you're going to get x squared over 4 minus y squared over 16 equal to 1. So you got a squared equal to 4, so a equal to 2, b squared equal to 16, so b equal to 4. Okay, so let's go and graph that. So this is number 7. Okay, so go and get your axes. Okay, so over here the center is going to be at 0, 0 because of this. So center is going to be at 0, 0. The box is going to be 2 in the x direction. Right, go 2 on each side. And from here it's going to be 4 in the y direction. Okay, so from here, go ahead and draw the box. Okay, then draw the asymptotes. The asymptotes are your boundaries. Okay, and then you go and do your graph. The graph is going to be in the x direction. Right, so from here, it's going to be in the x direction. So your graph is going to be in the x direction. So it'll be right over here. Okay. And after that, you need to find the focus, the f. So do the a squared plus b squared equal to c squared. So you're going to get 4 plus 16 equal to c squared. So c squared equal to 20. So c equal to square root of 20. Okay, so square root of 20, which will equal to 2 square root of 5. Okay, so this is about 4.4. Okay, so you can use your calculator to figure it out. So this is going to be in the x direction. So it'll be 4.4. So it's about right over here. Okay. So this is going to be 2 square root of 5 comma 0, and this is going to be negative 2 square root of 5 comma 0. Okay. Okay, let's go to number 9. Number 9, you have 25x squared minus 144y squared equal to 3600. So put in the standard form, so divide by 3600. Okay, so you're going to get x squared over 144 minus y squared over 25 equal to 1. So from here you got a squared equal to 144, so a equal to 12. B squared equal to 25, so B equal to 5. Okay, so let's go and do this. Let's go and do the graphing. So this is number 9. So you're gonna have this one. We might run out of space. Okay. Yeah, so it's going to be kind of big. So I'm going to make every square equal to 2. Okay, so from here, the center is going to be at 0, 0. Okay, so that's center. The box is going to be 12 in the x direction. Okay, so each of these is equal to 2. Okay, and then y direction is going to be 5, so it's going to be right over here. Okay, so 做the box, then 做the asymptotes. After that, you do the graphing. So this is going to be in the x direction. So your graph is going to be in the x direction. Okay, then after that, to find the focus. So if you know your geometry, this is 512, so right away C is going to be 13. But if you don't see that, then you have to do the Pythagorean Theorem. So you got a squared plus b squared equal to c squared. So you got 144 plus 25 equal to c squared. So c squared equal to 169, so c equal to 13. Okay, but if you know your geometry, 5, 12, 13, that's your spatial triangle, right? Okay, so 13, so it's going to be right over here. So this would be 13, comma 0, and this one would be negative 13, comma 0. So that would be the F. Okay, okay, let's go to 11. Okay, number 11, you have 4x squared minus y squared plus 1 equal to 0. And from here, you need to move this over. So you got 4x squared minus y squared, so minus 1 on both sides. So equal to negative 1. Now you have to make this equal to 1, so divide by negative 1 on each one. So you're going to get negative 4x squared over 1 plus y squared over 1 equal to 1. But this is a negative, so you have to move to the back. So you got y squared over 1 minus minus 4x squared over 1 equal to 0 equal to 1. But now you have 4 on the top. Okay, so see over here is a horizontal method. You can multiply or divide horizontally, or you can do it vertically. So to do this one, we're going to do the vertical method. So multiply by 1/4 to get rid of the 4. Okay, multiply by 1/4. So again, we're doing the vertical method, right? So that way you don't mess up the other two. So you got y squared over 1 minus x squared over 1 over 4 equal to 1. So from here, you have a squared equal to 1, so a equal to 1. You got b squared equal to 1/4, so b equal to 1/2. Okay, so that's going to do number 11. Okay, number 11, now the graph is going to be very small, so I'm going to make each one of these equal to maybe like 1/4 or maybe 1/2. Okay, so make each one equal to 1/2. Okay, so make a squared equal to 1/2. So a equal to 1 in the right direction, so it means there's 2 squares. And b is under the x, so it's 1 square. So your box would be like this. Okay, so again, every square is 1/2. So you can readjust your scale. Normally you don't, but if the graph is too big or too small, then you have to do adjustments. Okay. Okay. So now you do the graph. The graph is going to be in the right direction. Okay, now we have to find the f. Okay, the focus, so you have to do the a squared plus b squared equal to c squared. So a is 1. Okay, a squared is 1. B squared is 1 over 4. So go and add this together. You get 5 over 4 equal to c squared. Okay, and you take the square root. So c equal to, when you take the square root of the top, you get square root of 5. Take the square root on the bottom, you get 2. Okay, so this is about 1.1. Okay, so remember every square is half, right? So it's going to be about like right over here. Okay, so the f is going to be equal to 0 comma square root of 5 over 2. This one over here is going to be 0 comma negative square root of 5 over 2. Okay, and so that's number 11. Okay, let's go to 13. Okay, number 13, you have y equal to square root of x squared plus 1. Okay, and this is going to be half. Okay, so this is going to be only half of the hyperbola. And this is going to be the positive half because square root is positive, right? So this will be positive. Okay, so what we need to do is go and square both sides. So you got y squared equal to x squared plus 1. Right, so square both sides. Then you minus x squared on both sides. So you got y squared minus x squared equal to 1. So I'm going to put over 1. Okay. Hey, so now you can go and graph. Okay. Or get a box. So a squared equal to 1, so a equal to 1. B squared equal to 1, so b equal to 1. Okay, so for number 13, so the graph is going to be kind of small. So I'm going to make every square equal to 1/4. So this is going to be the 1 over here. Okay, so that's where the 1 is. Okay, so your box is going to be 1 and 1. Now, if you make an adjustment to the graph, you need to label what each square is equal to. So I'm going to put over here so that you know that every square equal to 1/4. Okay. So make your box, draw the asymptotes. Okay, and the graph is going to be in the right direction because y comes first. So we're going to go in the right direction. Okay, and then after that we need to, okay, it did not ask you to form the focus, so you don't have to, so all you have to graph. Now, so this is the entire graph, but look over here. So there's a restriction, right? So when you square root of something, it's not going to be negative. So y cannot be negative, okay? Because whatever number over here is going to be positive. So the square will give you the restriction. So you're only looking for y equal to positive. That means anything below is going to be non-existent, okay? So basically what you have is going to have like this. So that will be your graph, okay? So so go and erase the bottom half. Okay, erase the bottom half. So all you have is the top. Okay, so that would be the answer for number 13. Okay. Let's go to number 15. Okay, number 15, you got y equal to square root of x squared minus 1. Okay, so again, this is going to be positive y direction. Okay, so square both sides. And then so square this side, and then after that go ahead and minus y squared on both sides, minus x squared on both sides, and so you got, I'm going to put negative first. Okay, and you have to divide by negative 1. So you're going to get x squared over 1 minus y squared over 1 equal to 1. Okay, so again, same as last time. So you got a squared equal to 1, so a equal to 1. B squared equal to 1, so b equal to 1. Okay, so let's go and graph. Okay. So number 15. Okay, again, I'm going to make every square equal to 1/4. Okay, and I'm going to use this. I'm going to use pencil this time so I can erase. Okay, so the box is 1, so it'll be 4 squares, right? Okay, and draw the asymptotes. Okay, and then do the graph. The graph is going to be in the x direction, so graph is going to go this way. Okay, now you put in a restriction, tell you that y had to be positive. Okay, it means you only can have the top half, so the bottom half is going to get erased. Okay, so that means everything down here is gone. Okay, so your graph looks like that. Okay, okay, let's go to 17. So 17, you have the four side at 0, -5, and 0, 5. And the difference of focal radii is equal to 8. That means 2a equal to 8. Okay, so difference of a focal radii is 8, so it means 2a equal to 8. That means a equal to 4. So what you need to do is you need to go and sketch it out. Okay, so for number 17, okay, so 0, -5, so 0, -5. So that's the f at 0, -5, and 0, 5. So right away, first thing you need to do is find your center. Okay, so center is going to be at 0, 0. Okay. Now because this is going to be in the right direction, that means y comes first. Okay. And because the center is 0, 0, so you're going to get y squared over blank minus x squared over blank equal to 1. So get your template ready over something. Okay, you don't know if it's 1 yet. Okay, so over here the a is 4, so you go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's where the graph is going to be. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's also the box. Okay, so graph is going to go like this. So this is also the face of the box. Then what you need to do is, so a equal to 4, so you know that this is 16. Okay? And from here, again, use the Pythagorean Theorem, so a squared plus b squared equal to c squared. Okay? So over here, by looking at that, you can see that c equal to 5, right? See, look over here. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So c, from this over here, you can see that c equal to 5. Okay? So you put in, substituting here, so you're going to get 16 plus b squared is going to be equal to 5 squared. And so if you minus 16, so b squared is equal to b squared equal to 9. Okay, so that's 9 right over here. Remember, that's b squared, right? So b equal to 3. So if you want to do the sketching, you don't have to, but if the problem asks you to do, then this would be your box. So it would be 3 under 5, and your asymptote would be like this. Okay. Again, this is extra things in case if you need it. This one only asks you to find the equation. This one asks you to, find the equation. Okay, so that's your equation right over here. So get your template ready, and you start to fill in the blanks after that. Okay, let's go to 19. Okay, number 19, you have the asymptote at y equal to 2x, and y equal to negative 2x. And x-intercept at 4 and negative 4. So again, let's sketch all this information. So over here you use a slope-intercept form. The intercept is 0, right? And the slope is 2 over 1. So you go up 2 over 1, up 2 over 1, up 2 over 1. Okay, so that is your first asymptote. This one is the same thing. So your intercept is 0, and your slope is negative 2 over 1. So you go down 2 over 1, down 2 over 1, down 2 over 1. Okay, so you got to know how to use the slope-intercept form. Okay, then after that, your x-intercept is at 4, x equal to 4, and x equal to negative 4. Okay, so that's your vertex, that's your v. So that's your 4, 0, that's your negative 4, 0. Okay, so that is your x-intercept, which is the vertex, which is also the face of the box. Okay, so if you just draw that, then you can see that your box would be right over here. Okay. And also because this is 4, right? So this would be an 8, right? Because y equal to 2x, right? So that's 8. Okay, and your graph is going to go this way. So get your center. The center is 0, 0, and it's going to go in the x direction. So right away it means your equation is going to be x squared over blank minus y squared over blank equal to 1. Okay. So again, this is x direction, so x comes first, and the center is at 0, 0, so you got 0, 0. Okay, then after that, you got to figure out your box. So 4 is in the x direction, so you square that, you get 16. Okay, the 8, so again, all this is 8, right? So 8 is in the b direction, so you square that, so it would be 64. Okay, and that's it for your equation. Okay, so the box will give you the number. Okay, now let's go to number 21. Here you got y squared minus x squared is greater than or equal to 4. So this one you just do the regular way, just divide by 18 by 4, divide by 4. So you got y squared over 4 minus x squared over 4 is greater than or equal to 1. So don't worry about the greater than or equal yet. Okay, so just go and sketch it out. Okay, so number 21. So get your axes. Okay, so from here, your box is going to be 2 and 2, right? So a squared equal to 4, so a equal to 2. B squared equal to 4, so b equal to 2. Okay, so your box is going to be like this. Okay, and draw your asymptotes. Okay, and then from here your graph, you have to watch started line, dash line. So this is going to be a started line in the right direction. So your graph is going to be like this. Okay. Okay. The next thing is that you have to do the shading. So you don't know if it's going to be here or here, right? So choose a testing point. The best point to choose is your center. So if you put 0, 0 in here, right? If you put 0 and 0 in here, you're going to get 0 squared over 4. Right? I'm going to use the origin as my testing point. Okay, minus 0 squared over 4 greater than or equal to 1. So you're going to get 0 greater than or equal to 1. So this is false. Okay, so that means this region is no good. Okay, so if this region is no good, that means the good part is right over here. Okay, and so that is your graph for number 21. So make sure you do the, if you're not sure, just do the testing point.